Good afternoon, friends, and welcome. I'll be sharing live trades and results with you. We'll be evaluating how well these trades work out. We'll be benchmarking this against the S&P 500. I'm expecting to be outperforming it every month. Along the way, I'll also be sharing some lessons I've learned about investments, trading, and building wealth. And of course, the mandatory disclaimer. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It should not be interpreted as advice. And with that, let's get into it. All right, on trade number 18, we ended up entering right about here, and we took an exit at the end of the day. Again, these charts slide that over, but we took that exit at the end of the day, and we took a profit. It was a good trade for us. However, the next day, something very interesting happened. Unlike sort of in the past, sometimes the market goes up, sometimes it goes down, but on this particular day, the market had an excellent day. And then we get to be faced with the decision. What do we do next? Now, on this particular picture that we're looking at, we can see sort of how it played out. But up until this candle right here, nobody knows what's going to happen. The next day, the market opened a little bit higher. We're definitely missing out on some opportunity here, but pulled back at the end of the day. The next day, market's incredibly flat. And then the next 2 days, kind of like waterfalls, one day after another, the waterfall kept falling down. It dropped to here, and the next day dropped to here. And each day that it's falling, we're trying to decide, are we going to get in or not? And again, we're trying to look for getting in at a better price than right here. By this day, we had reached it, but Adam decided to wait one more day, and we decided to go in at the end of the day right here, and we're going to take a look at that trade live. Now, again, this is real trades, real money, and we're going to watch that order go in and that trade get filled. And then, the big question is what's going to happen next? We're going to have to find out. Well, we didn't have to wait long. As you remember, we went in right here at the end of the day. The following day, the market gapped up. It bounced around a little bit, but the good news is it did go up. You can see that we're going to pick up about a 1.6 or so percent profit. We're going to have to wait and see that trade close to see exactly what we got. But you can see also, the amount that we're trading. I said they're real trades, they're real dollars. We're sitting at a profit around $7,000 at this point. And Adam is going to go ahead and make the executive decision, take that 1.6 or so percent gain, and we are going to exit this trade. Let's watch that live now. You can see our order go in. The trade is closed, and let's head over to the tracking sheet to see how we're doing. All right, that trade closed on the 25th of May. The S&P 500, as you saw, had dropped a little bit over the several days, and it closed at 414.61. So I mentioned it dropped. So I think this is an interesting trade because of this reason. On our prior trade, the S&P was up to 8.56%. With the couple of days there that you saw where the market had fallen and then we picked up a little bit of profit, the S&P year to date actually dropped a tenth of a point, and we picked up 1.63% on that particular trade. So let's see what our year to date results look like. So S&P 500 up 8%. It's a pretty good year for the S&P 500 so far compared to last year's miserable performance of down something like 18%. But our performance is sitting at a pretty solid 16.31%. So we're beating the market by just under 8%. That's pretty good. And as I mentioned, when the market's doing well and we can sort of scalp these profits when the market's going down a little bit, we buy in, market goes up, we exit. We do pretty well here. This is something like the fourth or fifth trade in a row like this. We've been very lucky. It wouldn't surprise me at all if we're going to see a couple losing trades. I think I mentioned on one of my prior videos that we win about 80% of the trades. So we've got a pretty solid record here. Last couple trades have all been pretty solid. Last four have all been positive. took a losing trade on 5-5, but several positive trades before that. So wouldn't surprise me at all if we take a little bit of loss on our next trade. But so far, we're doing good. We've got a little bit of room in terms of outperforming the S&P 500. I'm keeping our 3-year view. I've also kept the SPY symbol as well. So you can see overall, year to date, 8.4 on the S&P 500, 10.6 on the spiders, and 16.3 on SSO. So hopefully that gives you a pretty good view of where we are in these latest trades. And let me know in the comments if you want to continue to see the spiders on here, or if you want to see the spiders actually traded live as well. But we're going to go ahead and continue to trade SSO and see how things go. That's it for today. How do you think we're doing? Please comment below and let me know how this compares to other investments you've seen. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only and should not be taken or interpreted as advice. Until next time.